Wait, is this 70? Episode 71?
Is this what?
Episode 72.
72. Something like that.
That's better. All right, with that, we can officially say that this is 72nd episode of the Hall After Dark live online comic book auction. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in this evening on Monday, December 9th. We're going to get things going here in just a little bit after we run through the terms and conditions for any new viewers. We like to start off with the pre-dark special round. That is a round just to get us all warmed up where every item is going to be $5. We've got something special lined up for that one this evening.
Yeah, tonight's more like a thank you round. So.
Yeah, Yep, I think you're going to like that. And the double haul books, which I'll explain in a bit, the double haul books are also something a little bit different this evening, a little something extra to say thank you to you regular viewers. So real quick, folks, my name is Jake, and you are looking at a Claim It Now auction. So there are fixed prices on all the items you're going to see this evening. We do 5 full rounds after the pre-dark special round, and in each of those 5 rounds there are 12 items, so you're going to see 60 different books this evening. Keep in mind, if you are a subscriber here at our shop, the Hall of Comics, that is to say you have a regular pull list at the Hall, you get, and you're a silver tier or higher level subscriber, you get 10% off the prices seen here this evening. Each item in each round has a tile in front of it, denoted by a letter and number. So the top row is marked by A1 through A6, and the bottom row is B1 through B6. So that is how you will identify the item that you want to claim. We'll turn the tiles one at a time to reveal the book behind them. The first person in the comments on this live video to say, I claim A2 or B5 or whatever it may be, that is the person we will announce as the winner. So again, it is the first person we see in the feed at our end. We're going to get into more about that in just a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
So those double haul books I mentioned a moment ago are some bonus books that are hidden throughout the round. There's always one hidden on the top row and one on the bottom row. If you claim an item and it has one of those behind it, you get that as a little something extra for you, a little incentive. We call them double haul books, and if you keep watching, you'll see they're something a little bit different than we usually do. Usually we do variant covers of a particular theme that Ryan has put together. This evening is going to be something a little bit different. Anybody who makes a successful claim, we do ask that you pay by 6 p.m. on Wednesday. That is the deadline. As long as you pay by 6 p.m. on Wednesday, that gets you entered in our weekly raffle. This week's weekly raffle prize is a really awesome omnibus of Frank Miller's Daredevil. I think, are we looking at that, Ryan? There?
We are looking at it.
All right. So in the center of your screen, that black and red monster hardcover book is Daredevil Omnibus of all of Frank Miller's work. That is this week's raffle prize. So anybody who makes a successful claim this evening, you will get your name entered in that raffle drawing. And I think that's the bare bones of it. I'm going to hand it over to my friend and partner over here, John, and he's going to walk you through some of the finer particulars before we get things going.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 72. Another new week, another new group of books for you. So I got some really cool stuff tonight. Really excited to present to you. Before we get to that, though, a couple more T's and C's. One of them is important. You need to understand that there's a 20-second lag between the time we send out the signal to the time you receive it. The issue is we're sending it out one time simultaneously to everyone out there. It's how you receive it and how you process it is basically how you see it. You might be lagging behind somebody. You might, in some instances, be in front of people. It's the way it is. It's really on your end, not ours. You need to disconnect and reconnect if you find you're lagging. Certainly don't want people frustrated and want to make this a good, positive time. So please don't get frustrated. We do go with whatever Ryan sees first on his screen, meaning that you might see someone or yourself first on yours. It doesn't necessarily mean you're first on Ryan's. It's the way it gets received in here. Again, a lot of internet stuff that's above my pay grade, but the net of it is you got to trust us on it. Ryan is as honest as the day is long, and if you're getting frustrated or falling behind, disconnect and reconnect in. That's it there, okay? The winner is comic conditions are our best estimates. Basically, what we do is, as a group, we take a look at the books, run through them, to the best of our abilities, give it a grade. The grades are based on the Overstreet Price Guide. So if you're not familiar with that, you probably should Google it and check it out, Overstreet Price Guide. Books are graded from a scale of 0.5 all the way up to 10. We'll give you our best estimates as well as some key things about the books, maybe an appearance. We'll talk about colors of the pages, maybe some of newsstands, and we'll go through all that. At the end of the day, though, if you purchase a book and you receive it and you're not 100% satisfied with it for whatever reason, you have buyer's remorse, give us a call. We're going to make it right. We'll take the book back. Again, we want to make this fun and positive for everyone. There's enough negativity out there. We want to make this a good, fun thing every Monday night. So thanks in advance for your help with that. Any questions, be happy to take them off to the side. Let's not clog the comments section with a lot of, nonsense, frustration, or what have you. Banter's cool. We have a couple people that like to do this song and dance. I support that. Go do it. Let's have some fun tonight. Got some kick-ass books. Jets won, and so I'm jacked and pumped. Liverpool tomorrow. Let's fucking go. Did I say no swearing? Good. Let's fucking go.
All right. Welcome, everybody. So if it is your first time making a claim with us tonight and you get the successful claim, we need your email address associated with your PayPal account so we can invoice you. If we can't invoice you, you don't get your books, and then you're bummed out. So if you're an active in-shop subscriber, you get 10% off the prices seen here tonight if you're in the silver tier or above in terms of subscriptions. We ship out the book, so if you are not local in Massachusetts or in the vicinity, so if you are not local and you receive the invoice, you will see the shipping cost, which can also be found in our terms and condition at the top of the Facebook page. So the invoice will not just have the price of the books, it will have the shipping costs attached to it, if applicable. We invoice you on Tuesday. Payments are due by Wednesday at 6 p.m., so you get entered in for that raffle for the Daredevil Omnibus.
Woo! That's awesome.
Yes, so pay by 6 p.m., get entered in for that raffle, and it will be awesome.
$125 omnibus.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Merry Christmas. So it's jacked and pumped. So Johnny Mac's not with us tonight, so it's the three of us yet again. So the original three, as we call them.
Yep.
So we're going to run through things. 5 rounds, 60 books, but Jake's going to kick us off with what we term the old $5 round.
Yep, the $5 round or the pre-dark special. There are no double haul books in the pre-dark special.
Turn this thing off.
We keep this. We keep the pre-dark special round down and dirty. It goes pretty fast. All these things, all the items in this round typically go. And you're gonna do the flip?
Yeah, I'll do the flip.
All right.
Yeah, we get it done.
The man himself is going to turn the tiles.
Yeah. I'm
Shall
really
we-
excited about it.
Shall we go ahead and reveal what the items are in this pre-dark special round?
Yeah,
So the pre-dark special round this evening, all $5 items are all sets. These are all sets.
These friggin' sets are
And they're not.
only $5. They're in great shape.
They're in great shape and they're great reads too. So it's not junk.
We say very fine or above usually. These so a lot of these are near mint and above. And again, another way to say thanks to everyone. So $5 sets. Jake's gonna kick it off.
All right.
A1. I'm Jack.
A1. For the first set, we've got Justice League of America and Titans. This is a 3-issue set, so you get all issues in the limited series 1, 2, and 3. This featured art by Phil Jimenez. Came out in 1998. Just $5.
Woo! I love Phil Jimenez's work.
Yep. Awesome team up between the JLA and the Titans. That's an A1. Just $5. Looking at A2. A2 is an awesome indie set of Lady Rawhide and Lady Zorro.
I love the ladies.
4-issue set. You got issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 featuring Mike Mayhew covers. This came out in 2015. Just $5.
It's really cool stuff.
Yeah, I believe it's. I'm sorry, I misspoke. The first issue might be Mike
that's
Mike Mayhew right there.
Still awesome. Lady
Still
Rawhide,
awesome.
Lady Zorro.
Yep.
Steve Urquhart for A1.
A1 going to Steve Urquhart. Thank you, Steve. Checking that out. Still have that Lady Rawhide and Lady Zorro in the A2 spot. John's going to show us the A3, which is Bullseye's
bargain.
greatest hits.
Bargain.
Bullseye's greatest hits from 2004 is a 5-issue set. You get issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with Mike Diodato covers, all for $5.
What's up, Punisher?
Punisher facing off against Bullseye.
Electra's butt.
Gotta check that out. Gotta check out Electra's butt. Awesome Mike Diodato cover there on issue number 5.
Steve Dillon art.
Oh, Steve Dillon and
Yeah,
Terry art.
yep.
Very cool.
Yeah. Mike
Just
Diodato
$5.
covers and Steve Dillon, who did Preacher's art. It's good shit.
So that's in the A3
Good
spot.
shit.
On to the A4 spot. A4 is the classic
$5.
Superpowers
You
series
kidding me?
from 1985, featuring Jack Kirby's writing, covers, and interior pencils. Issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for $5. That's less than $1 an issue.
Easter Island's kicking ass right there in this
Yeah, watch out for those big heads.
Is that Hacker Calabash?
No, it's Steppenwolf.
Oh, Steppenwolf, yeah, that's actually right.
Steppenwolf.
Kirby, man, it's getting late.
Yep. $5. $5 for Superpowers 1 through 6 from 1985.
And it's tied into all the toys, all the
Yep.
action figures that were put on sale.
Yep,
as
all the
well.
vehicles.
Ryan Jackson for A4.
A4 going to Ryan Jackson.
Great shape. How you
Thank
doing,
you,
Ryan? Go, it's Mr. Jackson.
A5, what are we looking at? International Iron Man, number 1 through 7.
This is the whole run, right?
I
Yes.
believe it might be, yeah. All 7 issues of International Iron Man from 2016, featuring the writing of Brian Michael Bendis and covers by awesome covers by Alex Maleev. Just $5. Crazy.
Ryan actually put these together early in the morning. I'm starting to wonder. $5, 7 books, $5. They're all in there, mid above to that set.
A6 is a very cool indie set. Devi Rebirth
Devi.
from 2016, featuring Jenny Frison covers. So that's the real go-to here, the Jenny Frison covers. She's got a great big following. Her covers are always awesome, especially when they feature the female characters. $5 for Devi Rebirth, numbers 1 through 5 from 2016.
Good stuff.
Very cool.
And this is put out by the company called Graphic India. So
Okay.
it's their own publisher, their own type. It's a great set.
Awesome. 6.5 minutes left to go. We're going to take a look at B1.
Oh boy, there he is.
Lobo Infanticide.
Infanticide.
Thank you.
Infanticide.
Infanticide. I know what it means. I just hadn't had to say it before. Numbers 1 through 4 from 1992, written by Keith Giffen. Lobo Infanticide. Did I get that right?
Infanticide, yeah. Yep.
Easy for you to say.
Basically, he's going to go out there and kill some kid. $5 for Lobo from 1992, written by Keith Giffen.
Also, great shape.
Marlon Maya for A6.
A6 going to Marlon Maya.
Down. Yeah, it's great. Great. That's an awesome deal. Thanks, Marlon. A6. I got that part. Got some tight lights tonight.
B2 looks to be Empire of the Dead. So this is based on the George Romero zombie movie franchise. And this was an original story, Empire of the Dead from 2015. You get all 5 issues, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here's the real get. Francesco Mattina covers. Back before he was a household name for comic book collectors, Mattina did these covers for Empire of the Dead featuring zombies. It's got the George Romero name
Great
right there
cover.
on the cover. Yeah, $5 for all 5 of those from 2015, Empire of the Dead. B3. What do we
David Morgan for B2.
got? B2 going to David Morgan.
$5.
I'm going to talk about that B3 item because it's one of my favorites. It's the Shadow from 1986 with written and art by Howard Chaykin. This brought the Shadow back into the modern world, sort of made him more contemporary. You get all 4 issues for $5. The story is crazy. It's it was published by DC, but it is very, very mature. A lot of blood, a lot of
Coming out of the Dark Knight.
Ryan Jackson for B3.
B3.
Fantastic shape, too.
Love
Ryan.
that story.
Awesome set. Thanks. Great pickup. Thank you very much.
That's the way
Howard
the
Shaken. It
way
was
the
right after Dark Knight came out, right?
Yeah.
They started to put out those deluxe format books.
DC was feeling full of
rocked
themselves,
it.
yeah. B4. B4 is a Punisher set, Punisher Nightmare from 2013, issues 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome covers and art by Mark Texiera. This came out right after Marvel's Civil War, so this was post-Civil War world story with Punisher.
What's up, Punisher?
Very cool.
$5.
B5. In the B5 spot, we
Oh,
have
one of my favorites.
Man-Bat. Man-Bat 1 through 5, all 5 issues for just $5. Man-Bat from 2006 was a limited series featuring art by Mike Huddleston. Mike Huddleston did a lot of the House of X and Powers of X variant covers that were so hot recently. Yeah, very cool.
I love the logo.
Yeah.
It's a different logo, too.
Yeah.
Andrew Plant for B5.
B5 going to Andy
I
Plant.
love the old school Man Bat.
Good to know you're out there watching, Andy. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, don't say nothing. Was that what you were thinking?
No,
Okay, I'm just saying.
I was being.
You got a Punisher set for $5.
sincere.
It's still here.
That's crazy. B6. With 3 minutes left, we're going to take a look at B6. It's a Marvel Knights Hulk limited series from 2014, simply titled Marvel Knights Hulk. This is 4 issues. That's the entire series, 1, 2, 3, and 4, for just $5.
I think this has the Peter Kowalski art in it.
Okay.
Really cool, really kind of modernized stuff. Marvel Knights.
Cool. All right, less than 3 minutes left for the pre-dark special round where every item is just $5. Check it out. Still some great deals up here on the board. Going back to the A2 spot.
Dwayne McCullough for B4.
B4 going to Dwayne McCullough. Smart pickup, Dwayne. Curious what that one's like myself.
Awesome. Go back out.
Marlon Maya for B6.
Right. Yeah, it's
6 going
Good
to
set.
Marlon. Marvel Knights Hulk to Marlon, thank you. So the A2 spot, Lady Rawhide and Lady Zorro from 2015. You get all 4 issues for just $5. Real quick, I want to show off these covers. That first issue is by Mike Mayhew.
Steve Urquhart for B1.
B1 going to Steve Urquhart. Makes himself some Lobo. Thank you, Steve.
extended the fight all around.
Yeah, just because they were sets, you know, the items are a little bit
So
bigger.
a 7-issue run. So that's the whole International Ironman run, all
Yes.
7 issues.
With covers by Alex Maleev and written by
$5.
Brian Michael Bendis.
Crazy Bullseye Greatest Hits set. Mike Diodato covers. Steve Dillon interior art. And then Lady Rawhide and Lady Zorro. There's a lot going on in that one for sure.
I really enjoyed Bendis' take on Iron Man. I thought it was one of his
Ben Deshane for A5.
A5.
And didn't that jump into
Infamous.
yeah, infamous
Iron Man,
Iron Man, the
where
old Dr. Doom one,
Dr.
right?
Doom stepped into
Cool.
the role.
So
Yep.
that's the entry. Thanks,
This is the
Ben.
precursor. 1 minute left to go. Let's take a look at these Bullseye covers because they're by Mike Diodato.
See them.
Some of these are killer. Now that, I'm just guessing here, but that almost looks like a scene from what we get of Bullseye's origin in the Daredevil Netflix TV show. Could be projecting there a little bit. Bullseye facing off against Punisher, again by Mike Diodato. Not too shabby. Just $5 for this entire set.
I know why Ben's happy. The Goon is 3-1. Oops.
Half a minute left to go. $5 for Bullseye's greatest hits. As John pointed out earlier, the interior art is by Steve
Yeah,
Dillon
crazy.
of
$10.
Preacher, fame. He did the interiors.
It's kind of embarrassing. That's like booing the home team with a 10-2. So what happens now, we'll count the clock down. Here it goes, and we'll reset the board with our first round of 5 tonight. 12 amazing books. So we're going to have a big night. Got some crazy books to show you. Yeah, a lot of fun. Little DC, little indie, little Marvel, a little bit of everything.
Cool. We got Ernest Briggs for A3. So we got Ernest Briggs for A3.
A3. All right.
Thank you. Thanks, Jonas. So the last setup on the board's available if you're thinking on it a little bit later on. So while Jake resets the boards, we're going to, in between rounds, we're going to present you with a couple of little different information tidbits. Jake puts in a lot of work time on these graphics, pretty cool stuff. So definitely want to share them. This one here shares what our calendar looks like from the store for the rest of the month, including After Dark episodes. So we'll be on next week, same time, same channel, and we'll take the week off of Christmas, and we'll be back for a big year ender that you're not going to want to miss. We're going to really make this one about you folks and the support. I'm going to share with you some numbers too and how many books you all have bought over the last year. The support has been tremendous. So that night everything's going to be super low dollars but super high value, trying to move some books and make everybody happy, and thank again everyone that's joined us. This isn't a cheap hobby, right? This thing's takes quite a bit on a week-to-week basis from a shop standpoint. Your support is appreciated, so I want to pass that back.
John,
We'll have some great books.
Is the end of this year going to be the end of the first full year we've been doing the auction?
I believe so, yeah. We did a partial year the year before. So, yeah, this would be our first full year. So we'll have some cool numbers, let you know how many books that we sold. And we got some new ideas for 2020 as well, some different formats that we're going to show you. And we talked about doing a silent episode, candidly. How we'll do that, we'll explain later. But should have a lot of fun next year. But thanks for the support this year. It's been critical, right? You take a look around, a lot of shops, unfortunately, are closing up, and retail as a whole is difficult. So we do appreciate it. People that come in, people that mail order. We have a lot of different ways to shop the hall, so thank you. We are closed on Christmas. That's good news. And so because we're going to do the 2-hour extravaganza on the 30th, we're actually going to take New Year's Eve as a day off here in the shop, and we'll be open New Year's Day, which is New Comic Books Day. It should be interesting.
Big ones out that day, too.
So it should be good. But yeah, there's a handy-dandy little calendar. So again, thanks for the support. We're going to kick into Jake's doing double duty tonight. Everybody is missing Johnny Mackey and AG again. Maddie will be back next week. Maurice. So round one, let's get it on.
Let's do it.
All right. Round one, A1. Coming at you right here.
First book of the night is going to be the Fantastic Four, issue 249 from 1982. Book is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. The cover, writing, and pencils were all done by the great John Byrne. This book features white pages and is in fact a newsstand copy. Which you can see in the lower left-hand corner, there's a barcode there. Sometimes you'll see a slash through it, sometimes you'll see a character's face. That would denote a direct edition. In this case, it is a newsstand, put out to newsstands and generally manhandled. So to find them in higher grade is pretty desirable by a certain sect of collectors. So there it is, Fantastic Four 249 with the awesome John Byrne Gladiator cover, which has been homaged a million times over too. Near mint or above, only $10.
I think he's homaged himself. He used that cover to in his Superman series.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Joe Barone for A1.
It's a great book. Thanks, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Sorry,
Everybody missed Joe today. I was downstairs getting us ready, so sorry, Joe. Speaking of Joe, I expect Joe on this one to be candid.
A2.
This is a set put out by Dark Horse Comics in 2001. It's called Planet of the Apes Human War. It's issues 1 to 3, which is a full set, all estimated to be in near mint or above condition, each one featuring covers by J. Scott Campbell. So again, Planet of the Apes, Dark Horse Comics. The Human War is the subtitle, 1 to 3, near mint or above, $15. J. Scott Campbell covers. I love that old Dark Horse stuff, the quality of the paper, everything about it, the printing. But yeah, J. Scott Campbell doing Planet of the Apes. Thank you, Jake.
That's in the A2 spot. All right, we're ready for A3.
A3 is a copy of Tomb of Dracula, issue 28 from 1975, estimated to be in near mint minus condition. This book features white pages, is written by the great Marv Wolfman, cover and pencils provided by Gil Kane, my apologies. Gil Kane doing the cover and the pencils, Tom Palmer doing the cover and inks, and this has a Blade appearance in it. And yes, it does have the friggin' Marvel value stamp, baby, number 57, which is the Vulture. Guide on this book is $60 all day. Twice on Sunday, as somebody would say that we know, right?
Wendell Knox for A2.
A2, Wendell.
Going to Wendell.
Wait till you see this set, Wendell. It's ultra clean, really nice. Thank you. Wendell's just rocking it. So, Tomb of Dracula with a Blade appearance. Guide on this is $60.
Wendell got himself a double haul.
All right, Cheney Magics.
So the double hauls this evening are trade paperbacks. Wendell's going home with Marvel Zombies graphic novel.
So, brand new trade paperbacks.
Yep, brand new.
Showing the love. So that's Wendell's. Thank you, buddy. So, Tomb of Dracula, I think we wrapped that up. Issue 21, 1975, near mint, minus $50.
All right, ready for A4.
Please.
A4.
A4 is a copy of Giant Size Fantastic Four number 5 from 1975. Very fine near mint minus is the estimated grade of this book, so 992. Book has white pages, has awesome Bob Hall covers, so it's the Fantastic Four along with the Inhumans versus Psycho Man. So one of those old traditional square-bound books, 50-cent cover price, really sharp-looking book, $20.
Awesome.
Love that book.
Moving on to A5.
A5, all right, here it is. This is a 3-set, put out in 1988. 3-set, that would be a 3-packer. So a 3-packer put out in 1988, near mint or above condition. This is the Willow movie adaptation books. These are all first prints, white pages, Bob Hall covers. One of those sets you just don't see. Complete set, incredible shape, only $15.
First comic book appearance of Warwick Davis.
Steve Urquhart for A5.
Oh, Steve Urquhart.
Do we know that's first Warwick Davis? Couldn't he have been in a Star Wars book? Or maybe
He
not?
might have been, yeah. What's the year on this? Because it might have been
85. Well, 86 is, no, 88. Yeah, so
Okay.
86 would have been Jedi.
Yep.
So second appearance of Warwick Davis.
All right, time for A6.
A6 is a pretty fantastic set of Flashpoint, issues 1 to 5. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of these books. They're in pristine shape. All first prints, written by Jeff Johns with Adam Kubert covers and interior artwork. And if you've never read Flashpoint before, then
Oh, man.
today's another opportunity. So Jeff Johns twisted, what if type of situation of Flash had changed the timeline. There's been an animated movie already put out. It's been alluded to on the television shows and just pretty awesome. So Theopod. Flashpoint, all first prints, all high grades, near mint plus from 2011. $45 for the set.
That's in the A6 spot.
It's a nice bargain.
Perfect.
Gonna
All
take
right.
the corner with 5 minutes left in round number 1 of 5.
B1.
WNBC. This is a copy of 7 to Eternity #1, so super hot book by Image Comics with the awesome Jerome Pena. Rick Remender was the writer of this great series. It's already been optioned, so this is a first print copy, 7 to Eternity. Issue 1, 2016. Near mint plus is the estimated grade, so this is a greater copy. Rick Remender and Jerome Pena. First print.
Send her in her.
It's an awesome. It's in great shape. Beautiful book.
All right.
It's going to get us to B2.
B2.
B2, thank you, is a copy of The Spider-Woman, Volume 1, Issue 20 from 1979. Very fine near mint minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. Is a newsstand copy, again denoted by the little barcode in the lower left-hand corner. It's the first time Spider-Woman and Spider-Man meet each other and team up. So a pretty cool copy. All the Spider-Woman stuff is super hot right now, but this is issue number 20. 1979, very fine near mint minus. So a 992 copy, really nice. Newsstander. Anything out with Spider-Man.
All right. B3, please.
B3 is a phenomenal copy of Marvel Spotlight issue 11 from 1973. Near mint minus or above is the estimated grade of this book, which also has white pages, has awesome Tom Sutton pencils, and a Rich Bruckler cover. This is the final Ghost Rider issue in this title. So this is the exit out of Marvel Spotlight, and then into his own book would be the next time we see Ghost Rider is #1. So a lower print run copy of this book. White cover, phenomenal looking book.
Have Lou Correa for B2.
Nice
Thank you,
copy,
Lou.
Lou. Marvel Spotlight the Ghost Rider. He still hasn't got his demon fire for his motorcycle yet. It's not on fire. It's coming soon.
All right.
B4.
B4 with 3 minutes left. What do we got?
B4 is a copy of The Shadow of the Batman. This is issue #1 from 1992. Book is estimated to be in near mint condition. This is the first appearance of Victor Zsasz. This does include extras, so it's got the poster, it's got bookmark, it's got like a 3D layout of Arkham, it's got a map of Arkham. It's pretty crazy what came with this book. But this is issue #1, Shadow of the Bat. I believe, the last Arkham was the name of the story, but it's the first appearance of Victor Zsasz. Only $8.
And Victor Zsasz is going to be in the new
Harley Quinn movie.
right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. B5, please.
B5 is the ever popular, always wanted Captain America Annual #8 from 1986. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages and an iconic Mike Zeck cover. Mike Zeck also provided the interior pencils as well. Captain America Annual #8, near mint or above, 1986, $40. Last one of this round, and we can come back around and answer questions.
B6.
This is going to be a full 4X set called Hunger. This was put out in 2013. Every book in this set is estimated to be in near mint plus condition. These all feature incredibly popular Artie Granoff covers. So Granoff doing Galactus is always a big deal. So the full 4X set called Hunger. That's going to be it for round #1. There's a lot here to talk about.
Joe Barone for B3.
B3 going to Joe Barone.
Joe,
Ghost Rider.
spotlight on.
All right.
Thank you, Joe. Joe is a subscriber to the Hog. It's 10% off that price, as does everyone else with a silver or above
Carrie
subscription.
Jansen for B5.
B5. Going
Carrie.
Carrie Jansen.
It's in great shape, bud.
Michael Thompson for A4.
Oh, and Carrie Jansen got himself a double haul.
Double
book.
Carrie.
So, Carrie, you're going home with
Ah,
Batman
there it
versus
is.
Superman, The Greatest Battles. Congratulations, Carrie. That's your graphic novel double haul book.
Love that Superman. I may have to.
And I'm sorry, what was the other?
So Michael Thompson for A4.
A4. Michael Thompson. Oh, excuse me. A4.
A4, yep.
Very nice. That makes more sense.
Hey, maybe he's into
Have
Victor's ass.
David Morgan for B4.
All right, David.
There we go. David Morgan, first Victor Zaz.
Doing a great job juggling this up.
All right.
Nice job, guys.
So what do we got? Less than half a minute left. I think it's worth revisiting that Tomb of Dracula in the A3 spot. Tomb of Dracula number 28 is. I want to touch on that one real quick here. Near mint minus condition from 1975. And over here in the A6 spot, we've got the original Flashpoint set. You got Flashpoint 1 through 5, all in
thing's
near mint,
awesome,
near mint
man.
plus condition.
Crazy shit.
Yep. And that is a classic. If you don't own it or you haven't read it, you definitely should look into that. So I think that about does it for round number 1.
All right, beautiful. Thank you, Jake. Good job. Second chance opportunities. Those things again that later on, if you're thinking, man, I wish I picked up that Tomb of Dracula book, we can shoot us a note and Ryan will see if it's still available and we'll make it available to you for the same price that has been quoted. We love second chances, sometimes third here at the Holocomics. So, in between this round, we're going to talk about what's new this week from Marvel, coming out at this and other fine local comic shops. Included in this week's books is going to be Doom 2099, issue number 1. The 2099 one-shots have been pretty popular, so this is a number 1 one-shot. Doom 2099, Immortal Hulk continues to ramble on. This is issue number 28. Going to continue the storyline that Johnny Cates has run over on. I love the little Hulk mask there. It's pretty cool.
Al Ewing, actually.
Oh, Al Ewing, excuse me. The Hulk mask threw me. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Then Fallen Angels issue number 3. So X-Men books continue to roll out almost weekly. Then we have Annihilation Scourge, the Silver Surfer. So the Annihilation new storylines kicked off with a bang and it's been selling really well and feedback's been good. So it's great to see. Always love the Marvel Cosmic. And doesn't Johnny Cates have something to do with this one, right? The whole Annihilation?
It's building off of stuff he's laid the groundwork for, yeah.
Cool. And then the last one we're going to highlight, there'll be a lot more than this, but this is X-Force number 3, so another X-Men title, the 3rd issue of their new volume out. All this week at the Hall, and other great local comic shops.
Everybody all caught up on Mandalorian?
The Manda Baby Yoda?
Mando Baby Yoda?
Baby Yoda hijacked that show. Yeah, I watched the Manda Baby Lorian. Baby Yoda Lorian. That's it, Baby Yoda Lorian.
Yeah.
Quick, trade back there. I'm all caught up. Are you liking it?
Yeah, not as much as when it started.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop watching.
There's only, how many is there? 8 of them total?
I think it's just
Is that
8.
it? So we're on, this must be 5, right? 4 or
Yep,
5?
Yep, number 5.
So we're coming around the bend. Thanks for sticking with us here as we reset up for round number 2. Some people log on and go, what the hell is this? What is this? What is this nonsense? We figured it's better than looking at the back of Jake's head. It's definitely better than looking at the back of AG's head.
Oh.
So round number 2 of 5.
Yep.
You ready to rock and roll, Jake?
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
All set?
Let's roll right into it.
Round number
Right
2.
off the bat, A1's going to be jacked and pumped.
A1.
This is a 2-pack, Jake. These are copies of Superman and Action Comics. So both put out in 1986, both in near mint or above condition. Both feature white pages. Essentially what you have here is the end of Volume 1 Superman and end of Volume 1 Action Comics before it kicks over after Crisis. And these stories were both written by the great Alan Moore and basically deals with whatever happened to the Superman of tomorrow. So it gives Alan Moore the great opportunity to basically wrap up Superman's continuity up until that point. He does a fabulous job. If you've never read it, I believe it's been reprinted in trade. Net is its artwork is by Kurt Swan and George Perez. That's a great, again, really emotional wrap up to Superman. High grade copies of this book. So you're looking at Superman issue number 423 and Action Comics number 583. So whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow 2-pack of $35.
It's going to Ryan Jackson.
Yeah, Ryan, these are in fabulous shape. Thank you very much. Just one of my favorite Superman stories. Just well done.
All right, so we're ready for spot A2.
A2 is going to be another set, Jake. This is a hard to find one by one of our favorites, Mr. Joe St. Pierre. So Joe worked on this series called Venom versus Wolverine, Tooth and Claw. This is a 3X set, so 1, 2, and 3. 1996 was the year. Near mint plus each copy in this set. Written by Larry Hammer, and again, artwork by the aforementioned Joe St. Pierre, a great local guy and a great supporter of this shop and a lot of other ones. This really is a hard to find set, so when I was doing research on it, I really had to do some. Pretty cool stuff. So a Venom series that's snuck in there by Joe St. Pierre, who's always around, so you'll get him signed.
Chris Treadwell for A2.
That's awesome. It's in that area where Marvel was going bankrupt, so the print runs are really low and kind of sporadic. It's an interesting time.
A3, please.
A3 is a phenomenally high grade copy of XMen 106 from 1977. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. It's written by Chris Claremont, and Dave Cockrum provided the cover and the interior pencils. It's the first appearance of the character Entity, who was basically the precursor to Onslaught, which I was not aware of. But this, you get a battle between the old X-Men and the new X-Men as well. So a really nice high-grade copy. X-Men 106 from 1977, near mint plus 125, below guide. A4.
A4.
Thanks, Jim. Right. This is a first time I've ever seen this set. It's pretty awesome. It's actually a run of books. It's issues number 1 to 4. It is Kiss from this was put out by Dark Horse Comics. It's in 2002. Each book is in near mint or above condition. Issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. Issues 1 and 2 feature J. Scott Campbell covers.
There.
Right there. And then you get number 3 is a Lionel Yu cover. And then Mel Ruby provided the issue number 4 cover. So just really one of the big first launches of Kiss into comics. They had done appearances, certainly Howard the Duck being one of them, but their first big solo series, a big book, Dark Horse Comics, and one, again, I'd never seen before.
And written by Joe Casey, who was known at the time for his Deadpool and X-Men work.
There we go. So a triple win right there. Kiss, 1, 2, 3, and 4 from 2002. A5, please now, Jake. Here we go. You gotta love the headband. He kind of looks like Red Kahala. You know him, you love him. It's Quasar. This is his first solo series. This is issues number 1 and 2, both near mint or above. These all feature both feature white pages. Excuse me. The late great Paul Ryan provided the covers and interior pencils. Again, it's the first time Quasar gets his own series. And another one of those characters rumored to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Quasar with his, what is it called, Mega Bands?
Yep.
That was his gig. Quasar.
Cool. All right. A6.
Is that Quasar getting some love on there?
Nope, not yet.
Last one in this first row was a great copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 195 from 1979. Very fine near mint minus is the estimated grade of this book, which also has white pages. Written by the great Marv Wolfman. Al Milgrom provided the artwork. It's the second appearance of the Black Cat, and it is a newsstand copy. So second appearance of the Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. Amazing Spider-Man number 195 from 1979. Great copy, $35.
All right.
Want to start taking the corner?
5
Any
minutes
questions
left.
on any of those? I got some questions.
This is B1.
Let me get to my questions first. No, this is a 2-packer we put together for you. Copies of Iron Man Volume 1, issues number 131 and 132.
So
both
awesome.
feature an appearance by the Hulk. Both are newsstand copies, and both feature covers by the great Bob Layton. So the Hulk and Iron Man issues 131, 132. Very fine plus estimated grade. Both of these books, $20.
Jim Harrington for A6.
Second, Felicia Hardy.
Thanks, Jim.
So we did the Ironman and the A1 slots.
Or B1 either?
The B1 or the C1 or the...
B2.
Can I have Z5, please? This is a copy of Batgirl, issue 9 from 2010. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book. This book features an always super hot art germ cover, Stanley Lau. So Stanley Lau, Batgirl number 9, 2010, near mint plus. Really beautiful copy, only $15.
Very cool. 4 minutes
Love
left.
that stuff.
We're going to take a look at B3.
I do.
Joe Barone for B1.
B1 going to Joe
Joe
Barone.
Barone, the Hulk. Speaking of the Hulk,
Yep.
this is a copy of the Hulk, issue 1 from 2008. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is the first appearance of General Ross as the Red Hulk. Written by Jeff Loeb and artwork and cover provided by Ed McGuinness. Again, first appearance of the Red Hulk. It's a great cover.
Ernest Briggs for B2.
All right, thank you, Ernest.
Ernest saves Batgirl.
There it is. So first Red Hulk in the B3. It's going to bring us on to B4 here in round number 2.
Before
B4.
what? That's the before what?
You leave the jokes to that.
The before and the after. What do you need, Ryan? This is a copy of Conan the Barbarian, Volume 1, Issue 250 from 1991. Very fine plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages and artwork by Steve Life. So the big deal about this giant-sized book is it does have the insert in it, but these are just super low print run books at this point. Conan 250, it's just starting to get scarce and tough to find. So this is a big oversized anniversary issue, $10. Conan 250. Look at that logo. They kind of made a mess of that thing.
2.5 minutes left. Time for B5.
B5 is a copy of the always popular Marvel Premiere Issue 50 from 1979. Very fine plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features the first comic appearance and writing by Alice Cooper. This book features white to off-white pages, features a Tom Sutton and Terry Austin cover, and again, it's based on the Alice Cooper From the Inside album, so Alice translated that into a comic and Marvel put it into print. Pretty cool stuff. Only $25.
Michael Thompson for B4 for Conan.
B4, I know, 250. It's just a...
It's crazy.
Does
Yeah, we
anything
don't see
hit
it
250
that
these
high.
days?
No, I think it ends at like 279. I saw him in Ollie would know.
All right. B6.
B6 is a 3-pack of books called Serenity. These were put out by Dark Horse Comics in 2008 to support the show. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of these books, which were written by Joss Whedon and all feature Adam Hughes covers. So Adam Hughes covers on Serenity, written by Joss Whedon.
And if I don't miss my guess, they are connecting covers
There you go.
of the
I
whole
know you're a
crew.
big Serenity, right? You like that show? You're a big
Firefly,
fan of
yeah.
that? Yeah,
Big
Firefly.
Firefly fan, yeah. Awesome.
So that's it. Serenity issues 1, 2, and 3, 2008, near mint or above. Each one, the 3-pack. $20. Great deal. And that's going to do it for the presentation of round number 2. But Jake's going to take you around one more time and feel free with any questions.
Cool. We've got just about a minute left for round number 2. It's going back up to the top. Let's see what's left in the A3. It's XMen number 106. Near mint to near mint plus condition on that great looking book. A4 is a Kiss 4-issue set from 2002, published by Dark Horse Comics, all in near mint or better condition. Issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Kiss. In the A5 spot, you are looking at Quasar. Issues 1 and 2 from
What Kahala?
1989. Near mint or better condition for Quasar 1 and 2, $10. The A5 spot.
Scratch ticket.
Moving down there to the bottom row in the B3 spot, it's Hulk number 1. Pretty iconic modern cover of the first appearance of the Red Hulk from 2008. It's in near mint to near mint plus condition. Hulk number 1. Over in the B5 spot, Marvel Premiere number 50 features the first comic book appearance of Alice Cooper. White to off-white pages on that very fine plus condition book. Marvel Premiere number 50 with Alice Cooper is in the B5 spot. And with just seconds left to go in the B6 spot, Serenity from Dark Horse Comics.
Serenity now!
Featuring the cast of Firefly. That's a 3-issue set, issues 1, 2, and 3 from 2008, in near mint or better condition. Serenity 1 through 3.
Chris Treadwell for B3.
B3 going to Chris Treadwell. Thank you, sir.
The cookie swap continues.
And I think that just about does it for round number 2. Any other last minute? Nope. All right.
always want to be around when the cookie swap cookies come in.
Yes, thank you.
Don't thank me yet, so you haven't tasted that one yet.
Okay.
So as Jake sets up for round number 3, we want to draw your attention to an event we're going to have here this coming Saturday at the Hall of Comics. It's noted on our calendar if you're paying attention. You should ask where. Essentially what we're going to do is going to have an event called Deck the Hall Charity Drive. We usually have the great Craig Russo here every Christmas time. He does a print for us and he comes on in and gives of his time and his generous talent. But since we had him recently, we decided to still, in his name and honor, do something charitable. We're hooked up with Abby's House, which Jake's done a phenomenal job cultivating. It's a group out of Worcester. You can find the details on our Facebook page post. But the net is want you to come on in, bring in some of what they are looking for this holiday season, and all noted on the previous post or our Facebook page. What we'll do is for every $10 donated, we're going to give you a ticket. It's going to be good for one of these great prizes that we will be raffling off. So all the proceeds are going to go to, what are you smiling about, Ryan?
Patty's asking if you're sharing the cookies.
I am sharing the cookies.
He is.
I always share the
I can
cookies.
say he is sure.
But don't throw me off. Let's talk about these great prizes that you can win. In the number 1 slot is going to be a 9.8 CBCS graded copy of our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book, which was signed by Craig Russo. So Craig created the cover. So you're going to sense the theme here. So Craig created the cover, signed it for us, sent it and got it graded, 9.8 copy. Actually the biggest prize in the number 2 slot is going to be the original artwork that he used to create our print. So every year he would create a print that we'd sell around Christmas time. This one was tied into the Star Wars theme, which we want to continue on for obvious reasons this month. So you got a chance to win the original art as well as a print. And I think Craig has signed a piece of art, but I'm sure you can see him somewhere as well. So pretty cool. It's a pretty big gift. It's probably valued above $250 or above that original art. In the number 3 slot is another exclusive book that we did, but this time with Daniel Warren Johnson, who's always gracious with his time and his talent. He did a remark on this, and we submitted it in. It's a 9.8. It's one of the raffle prizes. One of the funniest ones we have is a monster basic omnibus edition of Bob Layton's work on Ironman. A phenomenal, oversized hardcover book. If you've never seen one, really thick, really cool. Well, Bob had signed it originally without us having him here, but he went in and he signed it twice more. So you got a triple signed Bob Layton monster hardcover book, a phenomenal gift it would be. That's in the number 4 slot.
It's a
limited edition signed. It's only a few of them done, but it's signed 3 times. It's kind of funny. And the last one in the number 5 slot, we have a pair of tickets for the local showing of The Rise of Skywalker. That will be on Thursday night, opening night, and a $25 gift card, so you can get your honey, significant other, or your buddy something at the snack bar as well. So a little Rise of Skywalker 3-pack there for you, and that's all for, again, come on in, bring something for the charitable drive, take a look, and Jake will have some more posts on it later. But
yeah, the list
Jake,
of donated items that they're looking for can be found on our Facebook event page. So if you just do a search for Deck the Hall Charity Drive, you'll see our Facebook event page come up and has all the details about suggested donations, which is what they're looking for.
donations, full donations.
Should be good.
Awesome.
That's
Thanks
coming
everybody
Saturday.
working through that. It's coming Saturday. Should be good to go. So any questions, feel free, and we'll reply as needed. Round number 3. Come on, let's get to some books.
Round number 3, spot
Flipping
A1.
around here. A1's going to be a 2-pack right out of the gate. New hot sold out book, Near Mint Plus. Copies of Venom issue 19. You got the Ji-Hung Lee MJ variant, which is on the right, which is the super hot popular one. But you also get the regular Kyle Holtz copy on the left. So basically cover price for Venom, issue number 19, cover A, and the Mary Jane Watson kind of Venom cover variant.
Which is very cool.
Venom cover variant.
Yep. That's the A1 spot. Let's see what we got for A2.
A2 is a copy of giant-sized Spider-Man number 1. This one teams him up with the great Dracula, white to off-white pages. This book is estimated to be in fine minus condition. So fine minus condition, looking at a 5.55 here. In this general range, a really nice copy of the book. Not wrecked by any stretches, no rips, but fine minus. Len Wein did the writing. John Romita Sr. provided the cover. Stan Lee did writing inside as well as Jack Kirby. So there's a reprint story as well in there. The net giant-sized Spider-Man and Dracula. Just a cool, iconic cover. Issue 1, 1974. Fine minus, only $20. Oh, such a bargain.
All right, A3.
A3 is the always fun intercompany crossover between DC and Marvel. This one features a team-up between the Kyle Rayner Green Lantern And Norman Rad, The Silver Surfer. This issue number one shot, was in 1995. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book. Doesn't even look like it's been opened. So you can tell when the crease happens on the cover if something's been opened. This one looks like it's never been opened. But first print copy, prestige, square bound format, great book, $15.
All right, I have Michael Thompson for A2.
Oh, Michael's awesome book. I'm glad it's going home with you.
And we have Andy Plant for A3.
A3.
All right.
Andrew.
Ready for A4, please.
A4 me, please.
A4.
A4 is one of the, it's probably the biggie tonight. It's a copy of The Incredible Hulk, Volume 1, issue number 104 from 1968. Very fine near mint minus, so 9092 estimated grade. This thing is pretty phenomenal. It features a Marie Severin cover and interior pencils, and it has an appearance in the apparent death of the Rhino. So guide on this book is $210 plus. For $195, Incredible Hulk issue number 104 from 1968. Very fine near mint minus. Just a pretty choice copy. A5, please.
All right, A5.
A5 is one I'd never seen before, but was pretty jacked and pumped when we did. This is a copy of Weird Western Tales, issue 39 from 1977. Near mint minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages and an awesome Jose Luis Garcia Lopez cover. Say it again with me. Jose Luis Garcia Lopez cover. This is the first appearance of the character, the Scalp Hunter. I'm the Scalp Hunter, bitch.
Appearance.
That thing is awesome. $20. I love the Scalp Hunter. In Boston, Scalp Hunter. A6. Got Aussie going there, so we just upped it a notch here.
That's right.
This is a 3-pack again. Books I have never seen before. This is issue 0, 1, and 2 of Independence Day from Marvel Comics. Number 1 is a variant cover too, by the way. This book was put out in 1996. So Independence Day 1 and 2 tie in directly to the movie, so it's like a movie adaptation. But 0 is like a prequel. It's kind of strange. So 0, 1, and 2, 1996, near mint or above. Marvel Comics Independence Day. Kevin Nolan provided the covers, by the way. $15. We're taking the corner. I'm gonna go to B.
6 minutes left. Time for B1.
B1 is a copy of X-23, issue 1 from 2010. Near mint minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Danny Sheena Lau cover. And it's written by Marjorie Liu. So Marjorie Liu's gone on to do several big high-profile books, does the writing, and Danny Shina Lau provides the awesome cover of X-23.
Does Marjorie Liu write Monstrous?
Yes.
There you go.
So we have John Collins for A6
Woo!
and Ben DeShane for B1.
All right.
6.
That cover's great, the X-23.
There's your A6.
And can we go over the grade again for A5, please?
A5, we're looking at Scalp Hunter. Is that Andy Plant?
Yep.
Yeah, how does I know? Because I knew Andy Plant loves the Western books. Andy, that book is estimated to be in near mint minus condition. So probably could use a press, nothing really distressing about it. You know, if it had some spine ticks, I'd let you know. But yeah, it's a really nice representative copy. Near mint minus. White pages, 77, $20. Great deal.
All right.
Do B2.
B2. What do we got?
B2 is a 2-pack. The super hot sold out book Once in Future. This book was put out by Boom. The first one on the right is a first print copy of the book. The one to the left is a fourth print copy, which is a super low print run on it, written by Karen Gillian and already been auctioned.
Yeah, the fourth print's hard to find.
So that's the real solo, although the first print's tough to find as well. So first print on the right, fourth print on the left, $15 either way.
And the story's good.
And the story's good. And it's ongoing, correct? Or
Yeah.
has that one wrapped up?
No, it's ongoing.
Good.
All right, 4 minutes left.
I have Andy Plant for A5.
Hey, the Scalp Hunter.
That's what we're going to call Andy from now on.
The Scalp Hunter.
And we have John Collins for B2.
B2 going
Once
to John
in Future.
Collins. I'll get it one of these days.
Top of the table. You know, we got Arsenal fans on here now. We got a bunch of,
B2.
So we'll
All
let
right.
anybody on here, I guess.
B3.
B3 is a phenomenal copy of Avengers number 257 from 1985. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this key book. which features the first appearance of the character Nebula. So first Nebula featuring a John Buscema cover and pencils, Tom Palmer doing the inks. First appearance of Karen Gillian, Nebula. Name it plus. Really nice copy. $45.
Featuring that stiff Terminus.
Yeah, that guy, he goes down hard. He rusts. B4. The rusty bastard. This is a copy of Punisher issue 1 from 1987. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is his first ongoing series. This book features white pages. It's written by Mike Barron of Badger fame, and has Klaus Janson cover and interior pencils. And again, is the first ongoing series for Frank Castle of the Punisher. With a bazooka the size of Cleveland. Look at that thing.
All right. B5.
B5 is seldom seen, at least by me, copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue 220 from 1981. Very fine plus or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a newsstand copy and features an appearance by the Moon Knight and has an awesome cover by Bob Layton. So Bob Layton doing Amazing Spider-Man number 220 featuring Mark Spector, the Moon Knight, and Peter Parker, the Spider-Man, a Coffin 4. Pretty cool book. Newsstand, $10.
I have John Kamoa for B3.
All right, thanks, John.
And Tina for B4, Tina King.
Tina King, first Punisher. Coffin for the Amazing Spider-Man. So,
And Michael Thompson for B5.
all right, $10. Thanks, Michael. Round number 3 of 5.
B6. Last item of this round.
Bingo is a copy of Image Comics Manhattan Projects. This is a first print copy of this book from 2012. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which was written by the great Jonathan Hickman, and is again a story that's already been optioned for a property to become a TV show or a movie. So a beautiful first print copy of this book. Near mint plus $25.
Image series. Always a
That
good
is
pickup
it
for an
for
image
me
number
for
1.
round 3.
All right, 1 minute
you like
left to
that one?
go.
Yeah, it was mint.
How were they? What was it? It was like
Pretty
fun.
good.
It's
Little
like,
chocolate
it's
milk.
like a little mint brownie.
Interesting.
Hey, focus.
A1. What do we got? Venom, number 19. You got a two piece
See?
slot there.
Now he's done.
You got the regular cover by Kyle Holtz, I
Does he
believe.
still have his shoes on?
No, does he?
And maybe I should take them off. And
still
the
got 'em on.
Mary Jane Venomized
Mary
style
Jane.
variant by
I'm in love with Mary Jane.
Joe Barone for B6.
She's my main
B6?
fan. Big Joe. Really?
Joe's
Go
picking up,
sniping. Oh, that's a nice one.
Manhattan.
It's a great
Project.
pickup.
Oh, Big Joe's got himself, of course,
Joe.
the double haul of this round. Oh boy, let's see.
Whoop. Yep.
Joe, you're going home with the X-Men Manifest Destiny graphic novel.
Got Chris Treadwell for A1.
Chris Treadwell
All
picking
right.
up A1.
And then the Hulk is by himself.
Yep, the Hulk's over here in the A4 spot. That is the classic issue 104,
That sucker's going right on the wall.
featuring an appearance by the Rhino and apparent death of the Rhino. Maurice Severin cover and interior art. And
So Marie Severin was a pretty big trailblazer. She was the really only woman in a boys' club of comic book creators
so you
and
know what I
artists.
just found out?
Pretty phenomenal stuff.
She started out as a colorist at EC Comics. A lot of those classic EC Comics, she was a colorist on.
So that's how she got her start.
yeah,
Look at that.
Yeah,
And
she was really young.
the only
but-
really female artist working for Marvel in those days.
Before we say goodbye to round number 3, we're going to tell you real quick the grade on that Incredible Hulk issue is a very fine to near mint minus, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'd send it in. That's me, all right. So that's going to be it for round number 3 of 5. So 2 more rounds coming. Thanks for sticking with us. 24 more books to show you. Some really cool stuff still to come. Really made the last round beefy this week, so real excited about it. Before we get to that, though, let's talk about the appearance that we'll have coming up here in a couple of weeks on Sunday, the 22nd, from 12 to 3. Come on in and meet local hero and all-around great guy and really on-the-rise artist and creator Daniel Warren Johnson. So he'll be here to introduce his brand new book. Will be a DC Black Label book called Wonder Woman Dead Earth. So Jake has already read it. It's given it 2 big thumbs up. I'm not just saying that. Really comes across as a really cool, different read if you know Daniel Warren Johnson's work and his background so far, the books, put that to Wonder Woman, and there you'll have it. So he'll be in here. He will be signing copies of this book, any other books that you have. Our pro services guy, Manoli, will hopefully be here, knock on wood. He hasn't been feeling too well. He's been out actually for a few weeks, so we're hoping to have him back, but we'll be able to do submissions then. This Black Label book will not be eligible to be submitted because it'll be oversized. But nonetheless, he will be here signing. He'll probably do a remark or two for you. This isn't the type of event where you bring your sketchbook, so please, it's really about the book focusing on this release. Even though we have had him here a couple times, he's been incredibly gracious with his sketches and what he's done for people. I'm sure we'll have him back again. But this, it's all about Wonder Woman Dead Earth. So come on in and meet Jenny Warren. If you haven't yet, he's an awesome guy. Really a lot of fun. We'll look forward to having you.
And we just put out a whole box of really awesome Daniel Warren Johnson books.
Oh, good. Yeah, get some back issues out, priced up, and
Yeah,
good, awesome.
A wide variety of stuff. So if you don't already own anything by him, you can come by and pick up some additional books to get him.
Extremity, Murder Falcon,
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Space Mullet.
yeah, he's got Cable in there. He did
Sign. Covers.
some covers for Cable, Marvel book.
Cosmic Ghost Rider, he did a cover for you.
Yep, Captain America on the cover as well.
So great stuff. Daniel Warren Johnson, Sunday the 22nd, while you're out doing your last minute Christmas or holiday shopping, come on by and meet the man himself. He's a great dude. Jake working hard to set up round number 4 of 5. Thanks for joining us tonight. Always appreciate it. Spend an hour or two with us and move some books, and got a lot of stuff to come. We really have right now. We have three collections that are converging from kind of different eras. So all this stuff tonight's all brand new. You haven't seen it before. We usually try to give second chance a couple times we have, but tonight is an all new night. Probably be the same thing next week. Stuff you've never seen before. So much of it, it's crazy. 2020 is going to be a big year for us. Really looking forward to it. Got some plans inside the shop. Going to expand our back issue section and really give you a great variety of what we have. Get that built out. We're going to have some other few things we'll be featuring. We'll do some more Pro Services Day once Manoli's back up and running, and we'll be ready to kick some ass. So hopefully you folks are as well. I'm ready to go. Round 4. I might putter out here soon, but I'm good right now.
A1.
A1. First one out is going to be a copy of the Avengers number 12 from 2011. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which was written by Brian Michael Bendis. Features John Romita Jr. cover and interior pencils. The Red Hulk joins the Avengers in this book, and Iron Man gets the Infinity Gauntlet, which is the big deal, especially given the Marvel movie universe. It's the first time Iron Man wields the Infinity Gauntlet in Avengers number 12 from 2011, near mint or above.
Let's go into Louis Correa.
Louis Correa, great deal. $20. Thanks, buddy. I have somebody in mind for the next one.
All right.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, wait. Lou's got himself a double haul book.
Lou.
So, Lou, you are going home with...
Lou.
Let's see. Lou, you're going home with a Wonder Woman, Her Greatest Battles
Great cover.
graphic novel.
Is that Frank Cho?
That is
Yep,
Frank Cho.
that's Frank Cho.
That's awesome.
Congrats, Lou.
Brand new trade paperback. Usually it's various nice trades.
A2.
A2. This is a 3X set that was put out in 1981. All the rest estimated to be in very fine near mint or above. So VF near mint or above. Secrets of the Legion of Superhero. This 3X set features white pages. There it is. That's issue number 2. And issue number 3 of the 3X set. Look great, man. The masthead on it's fantastic, in great shape. Secrets of the Legion of Superheroes, 1981, can be yours. Very fine near mint or above, only $10.
All right.
A3, senor.
A3.
A3 is a set of books I've never seen before. They were put out by Dark Horse Comics in 1988. Near mint or above, all of them. Godzilla. These are all based on the Toho Gojira movie that was out in 1984. Black and white on the inside, too. Just hard to find. 1, 2, and 3. Godzilla, 1988, near mint or above, Dark Horse Comics.
This is back when Dark Horse, in their early days, you can tell because some of the typeface on the books where the price and the issue number are, it looks like they were using a typewriter to put it in.
Put it in, yeah.
Carry for A2.
Ah, there it is.
Was that your
And
guess?
Dr.
Yeah.
Fish for A3.
A3
great.
is going to Dr. Fish. Thanks for coming by on my Sunday afternoon here at the Hall, Dr. Fish.
Great books. That they didn't make it into my collection is minor miracle.
A4.
A4 is a full 4X set from 1996, Near Mint Plus. Beautiful copies of this book. Another was set that looks like it was never opened. Kingdom Come from DC Comics, issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. Written by Mark Waid. Artwork and covers by Alex Ross. Beautiful 4X set. Near Mint Plus. If you've never read this series, this demands a reading.
I had stepped away from comics for a while when this came out, and this got me back into
awesome.
into reading.
The first three are connecting covers too is pretty awesome. Kingdom Come from DC Comics, Mark Waid and Alex Ross, the full 4X set, $35. A5, please, sir. A5 is a copy of the Catwoman issue 0 from 1994. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features artwork cover and a signature by Mr. Jim Ballant. So a signature there on the right. I always like that cover. Catwoman issue 0, 1994. Near Mint or above, only $10. Signed by Jim Ballant. A6, please, Jake. A6 is a 3X set. Jake, 3X set. Savage She-Hulks 1, 2, and 3 from 2010. Near Mint or above each of these books, all featuring J. Scott Campbell covers. And they're all connecting as well. So one of those sets that tends to slip through the cracks. And it's part of the Fall of the Hulk storyline. The Savage She-Hulks, number 1.
J. Scott Campbell connecting Hulk covers? Come on. $35 is a steal.
High grade.
John Collins for A5.
John Collins, according to my, he'll have Jim Ballant at his house soon. Thanks, bud.
Have like an in-house sketch party.
Next time he comes, so I'll go into John's house because he owns everything he's made.
5.5 minutes left. Let's check out the bottom row, starting with B1.
B1, thank you, sir. There's a 2X lot put together for you. These are copies of The Thing. This will be Volume 1, issue number 35 and 36 from 1986. Each book in this set's estimated to be in near mint or above condition. Essentially what you get here is the first appearance of the character Sharon Ventura as Ms. Marvel. So there was some Ms. Marvels going on. There's probably been about 4 or 5 of them if you go back. Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, Ventura, and there's, I believe, I think there's been 2 more. But anyways, this is the Sharon Ventura one, first appearance of this character in that costume.
And it's a She-Hulk appearance.
And the She-Hulk, and John Byrne did that She-Hulk, so that's a co-op cover.
That's cool.
John Byrne provided the cover along with Paul Neary. So first appearance of that character, $25.
Great. All right, B2.
B2, speaking of first appearances, this is a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 51 from 2015. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Ken Garing cover. Ken Eastman wrote it, but it's the first appearance of the character Jennica. So this is before Jennica morphs into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, our first female member. This is the first appearance of the character, again, back in the year 2015. Near Mint Plus, $50.
What do we got for B3?
What do I got for B3, Jake? Well, I got a copy of G.I. Joe issue 14 from 1983. Near Mint Plus estimated grade on this book with white pages. Herb Trimpe provided the cover. It's the first full appearance of Destro, and the first appearance of the character Ace. So we're talking Trimpe, Destro, and Ace. Near Mint Plus, $20. It's a cool cover.
Right.
B4, please, sir.
B4.
B4 is an incredible high-grade copy of Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 27 from 1979. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is the first Frank Miller work on Daredevil. Guide on this book is $100 plus. And that was at Near Mint Minus. This is Near Mint Plus. This is a really sharp copy of this book. First Frank Miller work on Daredevil appears in this book.
That's awesome. All right. 3 minutes left. It's time for B5.
B5, the always popular Thor 373 from 1986. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features the Marvel 25th anniversary frame cover and an awesome rendering of Thor by the great Walt Simonson, who provided the cover and writing of this book. I always loved that cover. I always loved his helmet for that thing.
Yep.
He's gonna beat you with it.
It's gonna fly after
That's what I get from that. The Thor's gonna beat the hell out of you with his helmet.
You'll probably stab
That's
you
worth
up.
$10 right there.
All right.
I'd buy that for $1. B5.
Give you B6 instead.
B6. Give me B7.
Or Josh Alex for B5.
My favorite vitamin.
B5 to Josh Alex.
Yep.
Thanks, Josh. So this little 4X set is put together for you. Copies of Machine Man from 1984. All these feature Barry Windsor Smith covers, Herb Trimpe pencils, and it's the first appearance of the character Arno Stark, who is the Iron Man of 2020. So that's the big get in this. In issue number 2, first appearance of Arno Stark, the Iron Man of 2020. But the Barry Windsor Smith covers are just phenomenal. All have white pages as well.
That's in the B6 spot.
B6 slot, and that's going to be the intro.
With a-
That B, that B row, I don't know what's going on.
We got a minute and a half
Some
left
good
to
shit
go.
there. Good
Let's
shit.
go back up to the top row in the A4 spot. It is Kingdom Come. It's the original 4-issue set from 1996. Kingdom Come 1, 2, 3, and 4 in near mint to near mint plus condition.
Joe Barone for B3.
B3 going to Joe Barone.
Destro! I like his haircut. Joe Barone's, not Destro's. What do you think I was saying?
And over in the A6 spot, last item left on the top row is Savage She-Hulks from 2010. You get all 3 connecting covers by J. Scott Campbell, issues 1, 2, and 3 in near mint or better condition.
I'm going to spread those babies out.
Oh, good point.
Let's do it. Yeah, I pulled them out. I was like, wow, that looks like J. Scott Campball. I went, oh, wow, it is J. Scott Campbell. He's
She-Hulk
done
doing
some strange
She-Hulk,
stuff.
Doing the Red Hulk.
Yeah, the Red She-Hulk. Pretty cool.
Down in the bottom row, in the B1 spot, it's a 2-issue lot of The Thing from 1986. You get issues 35 and 36 in near mint or better condition. B2 spot is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 51 from 2015. That is the very first appearance of Jenica. Over in the B4 spot, awesome looking Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 27 from 1979, which features the first time Frank Miller ever depicts Daredevil. That book is in near mint to near mint plus condition. It's
Steve
gorgeous
Urquhart for A6.
and below guide.
Hey,
A6 going to
right.
Steve Urquhart.
Awesome. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, sir.
And that's going to, yeah, let's give it a little big pull out there on round number 4. Right under time. Perfect job tonight. Just 3 of us banging it out.
Yep,
Thanks
yep.
everybody for joining us. Appreciate the patience. Any questions on anything you've seen? Anything you want to see too? We'll do our best to get books up for you. Got a lot of cool lists coming in too recently. Okay, thanks, Ryan. So, what's going to happen now is Jake's going to set up our final round 5 of the night. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you about what's going to come in here for DC Comics. Just some of the few brand new books this week. Issue number 2 of Far Sector. What have you been hearing about? That's the Green Lantern book, right, Jake?
Yeah, it's introduces a new Green Lantern character, and she's solving a murder mystery in outer space. Basically.
Cool. And do we still have some first print copies of number 1?
We do. We managed to haggle a reorder, and we got in a few more copies of the first issue that had been sold out.
Good and awesome, man. I know those things are going for big bucks online. Issue number 5 of the awesome Batman Curse of the White Knight continues. Ryan's really been enjoying that one.
That one a lot.
Yeah, good stuff.
Sean Murphy writing and art. You can't go wrong.
John Gordon Murphy, man. Guy's the man. Superman issue number 18. So Superman's going to reveal his identity to the world, apparently. Pretty big issue coming out this Wednesday. We got the first issue of Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child. Is this an ongoing or is this
It's a one-shot.
It's a one-shot. Thank you. It's a Black Label one-shot from DC Comics. So Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child. It's out this Wednesday. We also got these popular Tales of the Dark Multiverse. This is a Judas Contract twist with the Teen Titans. So that'll be out along with a lot of other titles, independent, more, everything else we got. Ready to roll. Anything to add to those, Jake? Great job on the slides. Thank you very much.
You bet.
They look great. All the graphics work by Jake and the lovely Laurie. That rhymes more than Dan or the lovely Ryan, I'm just saying. I'm going to take the liberties and double that. Round
His
number
mutant
5.
powers.
Yeah, I know, right? Straight ahead. There we go, Ben. Yeah, see, he's celebrating Arsenal's 3-1 win. Little Unai down to Everton to be the coup de grace. Good stuff. I'm proud of you guys for no Patriots talk here tonight. You and Jake Ryan.
Oh yeah.
I really am.
I just watched the highlights. I got nothing to talk about.
That's good stuff. Final round. Let's see. This might be the best round of the night. I'm going to say it is. And we've got some good books tonight, but this one might be the winner. That's not a tease. That's a reality. You can judge me after that. You can judge me after you see it all, but I think you're going to say, shit, man, the guy was right. I'm going to go out on a limb. Who's with me? Fortunately, the Monday Night Football game is total garbage tonight, so I'm not in that big of a hurry. So sit back, people.
All right.
All set?
Yep.
Round 5.
right.
Now I'm ready.
This
I'm
is
motivated. Let's
Final
let's
round
go.
of the night, round 5.
The first one out, man. You got to be
A1.
quick on this one. This is a copy of the Flashpoint series, Batman: Night of Vengeance. So this is the full 3X set, all first prints, 1, 2, and 3, near mint plus. It's a tough to find series because it's the first full appearance of Thomas Wayne as Batman.
One of my favorite Batman stories ever.
It's very creepy.
This flipped me out when I first read
Yep.
it. The
Oh,
twist
yeah,
in it is
yeah.
really cool.
Yep.
So again, one of those ones that if you don't buy the set, it's been put out in paperback. You should definitely do yourself a favor and read it. It's the tie-in to Flashpoint, but it's the Batman tie-in.
And issue 2 is always really hard to find because it was under order.
Really good stuff. When that came out, I got a stack of those Wayne Casino chips
Oh,
at
yeah.
New York Comic Con. They were giving them away. They're pretty awesome. But Flashpoint, Batman, all first prints, Night of Vengeance, 1, 2, and 3. First appearance of Thomas Wayne, Batman.
It's going to Wendell.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Great read. Make sure you read it, Wendell.
It really is. It's really sad too.
Yeah.
It
some,
is.
It's got some big
It's
moments in it.
gut-wrenching.
Yep.
All right, A2, please.
A2 is a copy of Excalibur issue 1 from 1988. So this is volume 1, number 1 from 1988. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this one, which features white pages written by the great Chris Claremont. Cover and pencils by Alan Davis. Cover and inks by Paul Neary. It's the first ongoing series for the Excalibur team. I love Alan Davis's art. I love it. So an England-based XMen team, really awesome stuff. $10. A3.
A3.
A3 is a copy of Transformers number 1. So this was a fairly new release. Near mint or above. This thing's probably near mint plus or above. It is a Fan Expo metal cover variant. It's number 120 of only 750. They're only available at the Fan Expo.
Yeah, so the
Expos, excuse me.
cover of it is actual metal there.
It's bizarre.
That's why you get that sheen.
We got Chris Treadwell for A2.
A2 for $10. Thanks, Chris. Nice book. Yep. So only 750 of those metal covers printed. But it's literally metal. So it's number 140 of 750. Thank you. A4. Thanks, Ryan.
A4.
This is a copy of a now super hot book called Secret Wars 2099. This is issue 1 from 2015. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book. This is the first appearance of the character Roberta Mendez, who is the Captain America in this Secret Wars 2099. So it's the first appearance of the new Captain America, Roberta Mendez.
And they have said that for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, she will be the Captain America eventually.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's why.
Roberta Mendez. Pretty cool stuff. It has an awesome Dave Raposa cover as well, if you can't see it. Number 1, 2015, Near Mint Plus, total spec book, $15. A5. A5 is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue number 102 from 1971. This book is estimated to be in fine minus condition. It has written by Mr. Roy. It does have white pages, excuse me. Roy Thomas did the writing. Gil Kane provided the cover and the interior pencils. It is the origin and the second appearance of Michael Morbius. So second Morbius, square bound book, fine minus, 1971, great bargain, $45.
And a 6-armed Spider-Man.
And a 6-armed Spider-Man. The only thing I would say, you probably can't say it, is there's a little bit of red printer's ink that was spilled on the top of the cover of the pages, which is normal. You know, on the tops kind of bleeds through sometimes, but there's a little bit of red. But other than that,
Top
still,
edges. Yeah.
that has nothing to do with the condition. It's still a fine minus book. So it's probably a 5.56, really nice. Square bounds, the sides are still tight. $45 is a great price. A6. A6 is a full set of Thanos Rising 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from 2015. Excuse me, 2013. I'm time traveling right now. So it's 2013. Near Mint Plus, each book in this set, which is the origin, essentially the origin of Thanos, provided by Jason Aaron, did the writing, and Simon Bianchi did the covers and the interior pencils. I really enjoyed this book because it gives you Thanos' complete motivation from a kid on up.
Yeah, it starts out, he's a
Really
kid,
cool,
he's a child,
yeah. So it's really awesome. It's the first time you get that. But written by Jason Aaron and again illustrated by...
Yeah, it's written by Jason Aaron, so it might be going home with me if somebody...
It's good stuff. Simon Bianchi. That's basically cover price. All first prints as well.
Cool. All right, 5 minutes. Let's check out the B1. B1.
B1, another set. I'm making you work for it tonight. There is a copy of Before Watchmen, the Dr. Manhattan story here. This is the full 4X set, 1, 2, 3, 4. Near Mint Plus. All first prints, written by J. Michael Straczynski, and Adam Hughes provides the covers and the interior artworks, which you never see. So Adam Hughes covers and Adam Hughes interior artwork, Dr. Manhattan from Before Watchmen. And I've taped the, I've been DVRing the show and I still haven't watched it yet, but I hear great things about it. Before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan, great stuff. B2. B2, one of my favorite single one-shots. This is a copy of Dark Reign. This falls out of Secret Invasion. So you get the Illuminati. This is their counterpart. This is the Dark Reign team of people. You get Loki there, I see. The Hood, a whole bunch of cool stuff. Dr. Doom. Submariner is in there doing whatever he does. Secret Invasion, Dark Reign #1 from 2009. Near Mint or Above. Brian Michael Bendis did the writing, and Alex Maleev provided the cover and the interior artwork. Great stuff, only $8. B3.
B1 for Dr. Fish.
All right.
Before Watchmen. We'll be rolling out some more of those as we go along.
B3.
B3, thank you, is a copy of the Avengers. Key issue, Avengers 181 from 1978. Very Fine Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, George Perez and Terry Austin teaming up on the cover, and John Byrne doing the interior pencils. This is the first appearance of the character Scott Lang, who becomes Ant-Man. So first appearance of Scott Lang, Avengers 181, 1978, Very Fine Plus, only $55.
Wendell for B2.
B2, Wendell one shot. Scarfing those up, great stuff. First Scott, I love that cover. That George Perez cover is always killer. That should be a t-shirt.
B4.
B4 is a copy of the Incredible Hulk 449 from 1997. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages and the first appearance of the Thunderbolts. The book was written by Peter David and is artwork provided by Mike Diodato, who also did the cover. So, first appearance of the characters, the Thunderbolts, in this Incredible Hulk 449, Near Mint Plus. $85.
All right.
B5, senor. Last two of the night.
Yep.
This is another 3X set. This one's the Blackest Night Batman set, 1, 2, and 3 from 2009. Near Mint or Above each on this set. So this was the Green Lantern series, the Blackest Night. We get the color rings. This is the Batman interject on it. Pretty cool stuff. Only $15. And the last one to introduce of the night.
B6.
Here's a copy of The Daredevil 196 from 1983. Near Mint or Above is the estimated grade of this book, which has white pages. Here's a newsstand copy. It's written by the great Denny O'Neil. Cover, pencils, inks, all provided by Klaus Janson, and it's the first appearance of the character Darkwind. So this is a newsstand copy. It's actually Lord Darkwind.
I don't think I'd want to stand behind him.
Lord Downwind.
Yeah.
No, thank you. He's not in this one. This is Lord Darkwind, 196, great copy, newsstand, iconic Wolverine cover by Klaus Janson. Great stuff. What do you got, Jake?
We've got 1 minute left to go. We're going to go back up to the top row and revisit some of that stuff still sitting up in the, starting with A3. That is a Transformers Fan Expo variant with metal cover. That's number 140 out of only 750 of those printed. Transformers #1 from 2019, near mint or better condition.
Hey, does that have a metal cover?
Does indeed. A4. Surprised this is still here. Secret Wars 2099, number 1 from 2015.
I was talking about the card piece you bought.
Featuring the
Ben DeShane for A6.
A6 to Ben DeShane.
Ben DeShane. See, he's giddy after that win. Thanks, Ben. 3-1.
Dr. Fish for B6.
Pepe.
B6 going to Dr. Fish. Great Daredevil copy.
Doctor. Thank you.
Gary Jansen for A5.
Oh, you guys are making me
Kerry.
just...
That's awesome.
I don't have to do any work at all. A5. All right.
What do you say?
Oh, wait a minute. That was Kerry for A5?
Yeah, see, look at, he makes comments like that. And then,
That's what I mean.
Calm down. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Kerry, you're going home with a Justice League. Their Greatest Triumphs. Graphic novel for Kerry.
Got Steve Urquhart for B5.
B5.
All right. Thanks, Steve. Great 3-packer. Great set. I love that Blackest Night run and those tie-ins. They were all well done.
Oh, and I'm sorry. That was...
All right, Steve.
Urquhart.
Steve Urquhart, yep.
Steve Urquhart's got himself
Another freebie.
Deadpool and Cable, split-second graphic novel.
Brand new. All brand new. So give them away as gifts. Keep them. Read them yourself.
Ernest Briggs for B3.
B3.
Very earnest. Very fine plus copy of First Scott Lang. Thank you.
And Chris Treadwell for A3.
A3.
All right, Chris.
Chris Treadwell. Very cool variant for Chris.
Really appreciate everybody's support tonight. We're still wet. We're winding it down, but we'll be back next week. Then off the week after.
First Thunderbolts, B4.
Then the big 2-hour extravaganza. Year end. Bring cocktails.
I will.
2 more left on the board. Ryan will have invoices out tomorrow morning. Everybody that pays before the 6 p.m. deadline on Wednesday is going to be eligible for that Daredevil omnibus. The thing is unbelievable. It's still in the shrink wrap. So a great gift for you, a great gift to re-give, and we will be back next Monday, December 16th. Thanks, everybody. Feel free with any questions. We'll try to answer them as we go along the rest of the night.
Yep.
Really appreciate the support.
Thanks, everybody.
Great job, guys.
Have a great night, everyone.
And it's 7:59, right on time. Woo!
How about that? Nice job.
Good night, everybody.